Hi again, I'm back with the Tesla Y, Model Y, long range. So, making good progress. You know, the whole car's been detailed, washed, decontaminated, ironed out. I polished the whole thing. I've now PPF, paint protection film, over all the painted surfaces. I'm waiting on a couple emblems and the trunk spoiler to have put on before I ceramic coat the car. So I thought in the meantime, while I'm waiting for that stuff to deliver, the glass needs to be, I plan on ceramic coating the glass, so I'm going to take you through that today. I'm going to kind of do all the steps. It's a brand new car, but I'm going to go through all the steps just to make sure that the glass coating adheres really well. My plan is to use Gtechniq G1, which is their kind of the top of the line longest glass coating. It takes a few more steps, a little bit longer to apply and then remove than their G5 does, but it's going to last longer, and I'm just curious. I'm going to get it on my own car and just kind of see how long it lasts and see how much I like it. So I'm going to talk to my own customers about it. So first step, so the plan is I'm going to polish all the glass very quickly. And when I say polish, I do have rayon pads here and a glass polish. I don't plan on doing that. It doesn't need that. I want to get the glass clean is the major thing. So I'm just going to use a microfiber cutting pad and some compound, some basic, I'm just having McGuire's 110. And I'm just going to polish it quick. I'm not going to take real long, but I'm going to give it a polish, just get it clean, make sure there's no contaminants on the glass, so it's just good surface to bond for the ceramic coating. So before I do that, I'm just going to give it a good wipe and get any dirt, dust off of it. Just with my glass cleaner that I use here. And I am going to do the whole windshield as well as the roof. By the way, I know the windshield wipers go to a setting for servicing, but you can't actually lift them. It's very weird. Just weird. You can't lift them up. So they're kind of in the way. They're going to be a pain in the ass, but that's all right. We'll work around them. I mean, reality is that what you see stops here at this black line. You know, I'll run down into here as well, but yeah, I'm not trying to be perfect here. I'm just trying to get any heavy grease or contaminants because I've done a lot of work polishing and different things on the car. Put the PPF on, so I'm just trying to get any heavy stuff off before I polish. That's the windshield, so I'll do the roof next. And then, so you see I already have this door open. And I did tape off some of this black trim because I didn't want to hit it. To make sure I get all the glass, so when you open the door, the glass automatically pops down, I don't know, maybe that far, probably almost an inch, 3/4 of an inch. So you lose some glass down into the door when it's open. So you can go to the latch if you choose and just trick it, flip the latch to make it think the door's actually locked or I should say closed. And the glass will pop up. If you do that, you got to be very careful because I now go close this door, the glass will hit the trim. Likely scratch the trim, damage the trim, Worst case is you really slam it, you could actually break glass or crack glass. I think that's probably less likely. I think you'll probably end up just damaging the plastic trim, which wouldn't be good. So at this point, the way it is right now, and I have it taped to protect the rubber and stuff, you got to keep the door open. So I'm going to try to work around that. I didn't do it with any of the other doors, but I'm going to try to do the glass sealing with the door open. Probably should have done that first and then come around the doors, but I didn't think about it. So anyway, let's just give this a quick polish, quick cleaning. You know, deep cleaning of the glass. We're not really glass polishing. Glass polishing, in my mind, is kind of a myth because, well, glass is one of the hardest substrates out there. It's very difficult to polish. So you can get some very light imperfections out, but mostly you're just cleaning the glass. If you use, even if you use a glass polish with a rayon pad, it'll do a little bit. It'll look nicer for sure, especially on an older piece of glass. But if you have big scratches, like from old windshield wipers or something, or nicks, I mean, even especially nicks, like they're not coming out. Time for a new piece of glass if that's where you're at. All right. That's half the windshield polish. So I'm going to keep working my way. I'm going to do the other half. I'm going to go up to the roof, do the roof, then the back hatch, and then I'm going to polish the sides. And we should be take me a little while, half an hour or so, to probably do all that polishing, 40 minutes, and then get it all cleaned up and we're ready to do the glass coating. I'm going to fast forward you guys through this, and we'll be back when the polishing's up. All right, thanks. Okay, welcome back. Glass coating. So I finished polishing everything. I did windshield, roof, rear hatch window, and then all three side windows. So they've all been polished. I'm now just cleaning them. I've already wiped them down, but now I'm cleaning them again with some more glass cleaner. It's polishing will leave a residue, which you don't want. So really want to make sure you got everything. All the corners and edges. After I was done polishing, before I started doing this, I took my compressed air and I blew the whole car off, all the windows, and all the little jams and inlets, and nooks, just trying to get all the dust from the polishing. That's on the inside, looks like. And then now I'm cleaning. The nice thing is when you're outside of the windows, this one, crystal clear. You can see the spots you missed on the inside. A few little minor streaks. Anyway, that looks pretty good. Grab the all right, it's clean. So, let me show you here. So, Gtechniq, that's G1. And then there's what they call G2. They come together in the same box. G1 is a glass coating. We're going to actually put 3 layers on. So now it's clean. I go and I'll do the windshield first. I'll put that over the whole windshield. Wait 5 minutes. Go back, put another layer of it. Wait 5 minutes, put another layer of it. And then you wait. That's 15 minutes total. And then you wait another 15 minutes for it to set up. Then you come back and you remove it with G2, which can take a little buffing, and then you clean it with glass cleaner again. So, all that, in theory, the windshield will probably take me an hour or so. You want to wear gloves when you're doing it. And then do the windshield, get that done. I'll probably do one piece at a time, windshield, and then roof, and then so on. And just work my way around till it's all coated. And then I don't know, I think there's probably some dwell time, 12 hours. 12 hours before exposing any elements. So no, basically you got to have it inside somewhere, letting it, no, sorry. Let me make sure I tell you the right thing here. That's the trim. 3 hours for glass. 3 hours. Oh yeah, and you wanna hit the windshield wiper. So after the glass is done on the windshield and it's all been cleaned up, they say to actually take the applicator, little G1, and actually you want to clean the blades first with glass cleaner. And then you want to hit it with the G1 and you just let it dry. You don't remove it at all. And that is supposed to help make sure you don't get any of the juddering or bouncing of your wiper blades across the glass. Sometimes when you coat glass that can happen, and by doing that, that's supposed to stop that. So we'll see if that works on the Tesla Y. And then 3 hours before it's exposed to any elements. So that's not too bad. So that's it. I'm going to give it a shot here, and I'll bring it back when I'm getting started. So 3 layers on the windshield. I'm kind of see the process here, but circular motions to apply. They give these little things. I kind of wish I have other applicators. I just don't know. It's a little bit of a job. So. Start from the middle. Circular motions. And then once this is done, you're going to let it sit for 5 minutes. Let it sit for 5 minutes. And I'll be back. I'm going to do the same thing, except my next time I'm going to come in, they basically say, hey, do vertical or horizontal, doesn't matter which way. I'll do horizontal the next time, right over top. Vertical the third time, right over top. Let that sit for 15 minutes. So basically 30 minutes in total. And then I'll come in. And while that's sitting, actually my plan is, while that's sitting for 15 minutes, I'll come in and do 3 layers on that side. Get the other half of the windshield done. And then when that half of the windshield's done, I'm going to sit. I can go back and clean this. And then when this is done, I can clean that. So hopefully I'm not standing around much at all.
that set for 15-20 minutes. And next will be the G2. So this is the residue remover. So I'll take another little pad and take a little bit of this, and I'll wipe in a small area to remove what's here, and then buff it with a clean microfiber towel. And you just keep working your way around until it's all gone. That's the plan. So hopefully by the time I'm done the windshield, then I can do these windows real fast. So I'll bring you back when I'm cleaning, when I'm buffing. Thanks. All right. Buff this stuff off. Little section at a time. That's all there is to it. A bit at a time. Half the windshield. I'll kind of finish the second. I have the windshield and the back trunk area that I did, and then I'll bring you back and wrap it up when I'm just finished cleaning the glass. All right. The windshield's done. It's coated. It's got 3 layers of G1 on it. The hatch window is coated with 1 layer. The little side windows at the back of the door are coated. So I got it finished. I should have another bottle here the next day or 2. I don't plan on driving anyway until I get this coated with Halo. So as soon as I get it, I'll coat the glass on the roof and the 2 side panels, and with 1 coat each, and then that'll be it. So not too hard. It's a little elbow grease. Applying's easy. Removing it, you just, basically the trick is, as you wipe off with the G2, you need to have another towel ready to go. As you wipe, you gotta wipe again, buff real fast with the other towel before the other stuff dries. If it dries, then you may have smear marks left that you gotta then re-wet with the G2 and then wipe off. So kind of as you're wiping with the G2, buff with the clean cloth, clean microfiber, and you just kind of keep working in small sections like that until it's all gone. So just takes a little bit of elbow grease, but I'm looking forward to it. I also got to do the windshield wipers. When I get the G1, I got to just clean them real fast and then hit them with G1. Reminder, Gtechniq recommends hitting it with G1 and then just letting it dry. Don't wipe off any residue or anything like that, just leave it. And hopefully I'll let you know if the windshield wipers are juddering or not, but hopefully that will keep them nice and smooth. So that's the next step down. Looking forward to getting the emblems, and once I get them, I'll show them to you, tell you where I got them from, get them applied. The unplugged performance, rear spoiler, I don't know, I may have to get the emblems on, coat the whole thing except for the trunk lid, and then just do that when the spoiler gets here. He said middle of April, so we're getting towards the middle of April, but we'll see if it actually arrives or not. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you learned something, and until next time.